ground as they are floating their tacos. And we have KDC's C team powder on the line getting ready. We are running 8-minute heats. So that means 8 minutes between races today.
Unofficial time for SDCB is a 2:10.37, so it's very impressive beat time.
And we're getting ready for this heat between Spirit B and KDR C. So we are off, and Spirit B in lane 1 already taking a bit of a lead as they are making some great time over KDR C team. So with Spirit's B team, we're getting ready to hit the transition. And they actually had a great hill 1 time of about 17 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a time that fast in a while. So for them to have that sort of depth with their B team is great as they push off into the free roll, probably a good 8 seconds ahead of the KDR C team.
Spirit smoothly into the roll, had a nice hill 2 shove. They look like they're putting everything into day 1, which is nice to see.
But KDR C team's buggy powder actually is rolling pretty well, and it's only about 400 feet behind. We'll see if it manages to pick anything up, but seems to be doing okay going into the free roll.
Again, Spirit coming through with their traditional looking buggy, which has 3 pneumatic tires on it. And KDR's, like I said, behind them with the urethanes, approaching the stop sign at about 57 seconds. Very nice.
Yep. And Haraka, I believe, was brought out right around 98, if memory serves. And
Spirit passed the first transition flag, rolling smoothly. KDR following nicely, actually closing up a little bit, taking the chute flag. Spirit's turning nicely, coming through. KDR definitely gaining ground through the chute. Little tail wag, a little bounce on the back wheel, but through cleanly. Definitely picking up some ground on Spirit B as they approach hill 3.
So it looks like Haraka probably isn't rolling too well, but we'll see whether or not Spirit can make up some time on the backside, as they picked it up probably a good 4 or 5 seconds ahead of KDR C team.
Making that 3/4 transition at about a 140, so maybe a 220 at best.
Yeah. But Spirit is known for quick runners, and the hill 1 pusher did put up a king of the hill time of about 17.5 seconds.
Nice front side, yeah.
Very nice, at least hill 1 push for them, but we'll see whether or not it's competitive as they get ready to make their transition off from hill 4 to hill 5 with a split time of about 2 minutes. So we're looking at about a 220, 221 time total for Spirit at this point. But again, we got the long, lanky, skinny cross-country style runners for the backside as we're getting ready to make the transition from hill 4 to hill 5.
Clock's already reading 218. There's 220 that haven't crossed the line just yet.
Looks like they were crossed with a hand on the pusher at about 223. So not the best time for Spirit's B team, and probably quite a bit slower than past B team times.
Yep, KDR is still approaching the lines. The clock says 235. They're about 8 seconds away or so.
And so for their C team to cross the finish line at 240, again, 15 seconds off the best women's time. So I think there's definitely some room for improvement. But anytime you get a C team out there, you're starting to get a little deeper into your roster. You're starting to kind of stretch a little, go for your mechanics. Get that guy who probably wasn't much of an athlete in high school, but still gets his day of glory out on the track. And so definitely a fun day for all these guys. So they are bringing the buggies down for the drop test again. Had a time of about 223, 225.
Not the time of their.
And so we're that was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th men's heat of the day.
Oh, okay, you have that? Great.
Or sorry, 4th men's heat of the day. It was Spirit B against KDR C. And then we have SIGEP A coming up in the next heat against Pika's C team. So SIGEP A is going to be Barracuda's the buggy. It's driven by Sylvia Manolunch. It's pushed up hill 1 by Anton Thomas, hill 2 James Hulley, hill 3 Carl Spindler, hill 4 Brad Holden, and hill 5 Josh Grossma. And then we've got for Pika's C team, and Pika's C team has traditionally been very fast. It's going to be Nightfall as the buggy, driven by Diane Lee. We got hill 1, we got Jim Ho Bake. Hill 2 is Vladimir Rostic. Hill 3 is Shaman Ahuja. Hill 4 is Chris Samstag. And hill 5 is Ashwin Bhavan. And let's send it over to Alex.
Well, actually, right outside the WRC T10. Hey, Timmy, how are you?
I'm
great. How are you?
Camera's actually up there pointing at you. So, who are you racing for? I'm curious. What's going on? Less show, more talk. I need to hear it, not see it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, did you see our races? Have you seen SRS Spirit Racing System? That's who I'm racing for.
All right, so what leg do you run?
Two.
Hill 2? It's a tough one.
It's a tough one. I mean, it's just about getting that buggy and getting it down.
Now, is it a one-hand or a two-hand push for the free roll?
It's a two-hand push. I mean, if you're trying to put your body into it, you see what I mean? You can't do that with one hand. So.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on your run today. And
thank you. And we'll see everybody else out there tomorrow. You better get ready. Yes, we can.
Thanks. Back to you, Andy and Alan.
Thanks, guys. And we just got word from the Signu organization that they are switching their Hill 2 pushers between their A and their B team.